Warning, mature content. The video or live stream you are about to watch contains foul language and adult humor. Tough 977 is not responsible for any hurt feelings, bruised egos, or emotional distress caused by this content. In continuing to view this content, you agree that the views and opinions in this content are solely for the sake of humor. Things that are said are not necessarily the views and opinions of Tough 977. He just says some really weird stuff. If you do not have a sense of humor, please turn away. There are many other content creators on YouTube that you may enjoy. For those that stay, thank you very much for your support. Enjoy and have a great day. Oh, one other thing. Crap, I forgot. What's up, guys? Tough 977 here. Today is a little bit of an unusual stream. I'm actually converting a map. So we're actually going to kind of start at the beginning, doing the basic things. This is nothing advanced, just doing the basic getting you started to be able to convert a map over. Thought I'd do it live, being how I've, been dabbling with it anyways today. And a lot of people have been asking for this map anyways. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get it converted over and run from there. We also have, we've got the Discord up. We've got a few people in the Discord as well, so it won't be completely boring. There'll be more than me just talking. And plus I got a little music. We could play a little bit of music in the background. So basically, how we're going to start this out, that's video capture device. Actually, we don't want that. We want the audio output. All right, Mike, say something. You're beautiful.
Hello, hello.
Okay, you are live too. Don't want my music blaring over the top of my voice. All right, so there's a link down in the description of the video there. This is for the starter map that I'm using. And I went ahead and downloaded it before I started the stream. Didn't want to take up bandwidth messing around with that. Let's see if we can find it. See if we can find where it is. There it is right there. The starter map. This is the map I'm going to use to convert over to. Went ahead and downloaded it. I'm going to extract it. I always extract these mods like that I'm working on. I download them and extract them and then go that way. It just works out better. If you make a mistake, you always know it's back there in that download folder. So let's get rid of that. And this here is the map we're going to convert. It's going to be the old Outcast Farms. So we're going to go ahead and extract that as well. Now for this, you're going to need both versions of Giants Editor. You're going to need the 6.0 point whatever 5 whatever the hell it is, and then you're going to need the new version for 17. None of this is fast, none of this is easy. It's all you got to take your time and do everything and do it right. And while we're waiting for this to copy, we're actually going to open this up and check her out. We're going to go to maps, map 02. That should be map 01. I don't know why it's map 02. I guess I should have went with a different starter map. Maybe that might confuse people. We're gonna go ahead and open this thing up. See what's in here.
I just seen a picture that reminded me of a bar that I used to frequent.
So this is actually, flat map. We don't have any goodies in here. Nothing. We have one field, which will make it easier. I actually prefer on my own maps to enter my own fields in. Anyhow, something about the fields and doing your field numbers, you actually have to pay attention to your field dimensions now as opposed to the old farm sim. You didn't really worry too much about the dimensions. You just laid down your ground textures. It made it a little more difficult, but it made it for a better job when you actually did it. This isn't, so far hasn't been real good as far as I'm concerned. So let's go ahead. Now that we've opened that, we've seen that it's a blank map, made sure that everything's going to be good. Let's go ahead and keep that open over here because we're going to need access to it momentarily. We're going to get in the Outcast Farms folder. Now here is where taking your time and doing things ahead of time, doing them properly, always pays off.
Slow down. I can't keep notes. You're going too fast.
Well, it's going to be uploaded as video anyways. So we're going to go and find these folders. We need to copy these files. And in every map, they should be the same. They should be in map 01. This one's in map 02, which I can go ahead and change all that crap. I'm doing this. I'm here. I'm live. So there's no sense in me really doing it that way. So we're going to actually go ahead and we got asphalt weight, beach sand weight. We're going to go ahead and copy both of those because we've got those two to replace here. Now you're going to notice that these are actually black. They're blacked out right now. When we paste these, you're going to notice that you got little specks on those two now. That's telling the map where the textures are in the map, where you've already painted for whatever project you're doing. We don't have cobblestone. We don't have dark dirt. We do have dirt. So we're going to go ahead and copy that one, pull it over here and paste it there. Replace grass and gravel. Yes, we've got both grass and gravel. So we'll copy those. Grass and gravel, paste. Replace. Long grass. We don't have long grass. We do have leaves. Okay, we'll copy that. Paste that. You notice that these are all starting to change and starting to take form now. Now, this is an important thing right here. You got map 01 and map 02. What we've got to do is we've actually got to copy this over here. We've got to paste this in place because you're wanting to preserve your original folder. And we're going to take this one out. And we're going to rename this what the other one was, map 02. It's that simple. That will replace that one. So now this we're going to copy and paste. Now just copying these here is the basic start. If you wanted to change all of your roads and everything and you just wanted your terrain to be the way it was before and your paint to be the way it was before, this would get you there. You can go ahead and add in your own triggers, so on and so forth. Now we'll go ahead and open this with 7.1 because this is for 17. This is our new map. And it takes time. It always takes time. And you're going to see that now we have paint. We've got contours to the map. Got our channels, our lakes, and all that crap. All of it's in place. And you can see all of that. By the way, those of you who are unfamiliar with using Giants Editor, you hold down your Alt key and hold your left mouse button to spin your camera around. Hold down both mouse buttons to go up and down on the axes, left to right, up and down. And then on your holding down your right mouse button and going up and down with your mouse is going to zoom in and out. And I actually need to kick up my speed when I'm doing this. Your nav speed is plus or minus keys on your keyboard, and you can actually move around a lot faster. When I'm doing this, I like to move fast. So, but now we have this all in place. What's up, Randy?
4X map, right?
Yeah.
You had someone asking, and I didn't know the size, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, the link's in the description.
I was gonna comment 4X, but I figured, it's best just interrupt you.
But
get accurate information out.
Now that we've got this, we've made sure that our goodies work. We'll go ahead and close this out once again. And the link to the map is in the description of the video, guys. Just scroll down. If you want to do this, go right alongside of me doing this, you're more than welcome to. Now that we have that all verified, that everything's working, we can go ahead. Oops. Actually, I'm going too fast here. Now we're going to open up our existing map, the one where we want to get all the goodies out of, like the roads and the buildings, all that crap, telephone poles, wires, all that crap. We'll be able to do that now. You open your old map, of course, you open it up just like you did before. You would open it up with the Giants editor for 15, 6.0.5. Patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. Tick tock, tick tock. I've noticed that the 17's editor works a lot better, a lot faster than 15's. And this portion of doing your editing, converting, whatever, this portion, it's really handy to know your keyboard shortcuts, because being able to do so saves you a lot of time. In order to, now we're going to take the things out of this map. This is where we're going to take, this is our old outcast farms here. This is where we're going to take all the roads, the buildings, things like that. The stuff that will transfer over, this is where we're going to go to get all the buildings and things like that switched over. Now, mind you, the triggers from 15 to 17 will not work. They will not work at all. So I go ahead and import them and then just delete them. You don't have to import them. For the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and just export everything I'm needing. So hold down Control to do this quickly. You hold down Control and you just left click on everything you're wanting to bring over. So we're going to go here.
Can you also use Shift to select between?
Trailer park. And definitely at this point in time, it's good to know exactly what you're going to want to bring over. Things like this, these old textures, you don't want to bring those over. They're useless. So, even though I've already got world bounds. Whoops, I should have left that selected. We're going to highlight all of these things we're wanting to keep. I'm pretty sure I don't need that world bounds. I'm going to bring it anyways, just in case. The splines, I don't necessarily need them, but it will make it easier for me to be able to bring those over. And of course, I definitely want my career start point because it's already there. Don't bring over the animals. Don't bring over the fields. You're going to do those yourself if you've got misshapen fields like that. If your fields are going to be already square and in that shape, then go ahead and bring those field ID markers. You'll be able to use those right off the bat. But this way, we don't want those, so we're going to leave those behind. We'll retag all of the fields doing this way. So now we're going to export selection with files. And now we're going to go into our starter map. You got your route wherever you're putting it. Your starter map, your maps, and I have a file in here. There is a file in here called imports. We're going to go ahead and drop our i3D right here. So you just want to create whatever you want. I always do something short. That way you can remember. You can use that as an ID tag. So you can go back and find those things that you brought over. Save all of those. Give it a few minutes for it to go over. To export out. This is really simple, guys. After this point in time is when it starts getting tougher, when the problems develop. A lot of problems are really difficult to figure out. Some of them I haven't even myself figured out how to eliminate the problems. I'm just doing the best I can, showing you guys what I do know. And if you follow these steps, you'll get yourself well on the way to being able to do your own maps. So now that we've got this done, we no longer need this map opened up in editor. Don't save the changes just in case you want to, for some reason, reuse this. But there again, I always I take the zip file, extract it, leave the zip file there, and I use out of the open folder for shits and giggles. This one here I can delete. Okay, now that we've got that done, we go back here and open this one up again. It's a lot of going back and forth. And I'm doing this way. I've actually already got all of this done. I'm doing this way because somebody brought up that, hey, it'd probably be a good idea to go ahead and do this live so people could learn something. Again, I don't really consider myself knowing a lot about this stuff. I just enjoy doing it, and what things I do know how to do, I can do. So what we're going to do, you remember we took that career start point. You can move this around into position where you want it if you want to. Me, I just like getting rid of this fucker. Just delete it right out of there. Because I bring my own over. I don't like having to go re-index everything and find everything and relocate it. It's just one more step that you have to make. We're going to go up here to File again. And this time we're going to Import. You're going to go through the same file path that you dropped your folder in. You're going to find your i3D for that. Doing this, it will import. And you will get to see the magic right before your eyes. Buildings will just appear from nowhere. You will feel like a wizard or something like that.
How tough. Is that OCF always going to be the ID?
Music.
Not the...
Sorry about that.
Oh, shit. Not the... After you import everything, you don't need the i3D folder in there anymore. It's done.
Understood.
It's all gone. Now, there. Huh. Isn't that amazing? The most amazing things in the world happen so quickly. And at this point in time, guys, you can actually play the map. You can load it in, drive around in it, things like that. You can actually get to see what you've done so far. In fact, hey, let's do that. Let's save. The only thing is we don't have our triggers in place, so we can't harvest grain. We can't, well, we can harvest grain, but we can't sell it or store it at this point because we don't have our new tip triggers put in. Tip triggers is another situation. It's always easier to flatten out a map and do what I'm doing. It's always easier to flatten the map out yourself. Take like Slovakia or whatever. Flatten it out, pull the triggers out, leave all the triggers sitting there, and then go from there. But me, I'm doing this as if you guys are just going to download and just throw a map together. So that's why we're doing this way. Actually, I shouldn't have saved that. Let's give us a little section here of ground. Right about there. And let's go ahead and kick that up. Let's add, and then let's make our brush square. Let's, which is it? 1 and 2. And go to terrain detail. How about we do that first? Yeah, that's actually the one I want. I'm really lazy when I mod, so I do this the simple way. The proper way to do this would be to there we go. It always takes a little bit when you get to that point. Yeah, it worked. Okay. Now we got to find out which wheat, if I remember right, 0, 6, 7. Is that right? 6.7? Maybe not 6.7. I can't remember my foliage channels right off the top of my head. It's been a while. Nope. 5.6. 5.6. Let's just give us a little area there. Okay, now we'll save this. Once it's saved, we'll go ahead and close. Now, rear. Oh, hey, I actually got that one set up there from the other one. Woohoo! And of course, I haven't changed any of the other images, so you got to actually look for the title for the starter map 4 times. And a lot of people don't do this. I actually throw all of my mods in when I'm testing. I throw all my mods together and make sure that everything's working properly.
Are you putting the newest one in?
The newest one, what?
The newest mod.
The newest mod. What newest mod?
The newest tractor.
Oh no, not yet. I haven't got that far yet, brother. Okay, we're gonna go get a harvester right off the bat. Now, keep in mind, I haven't done any addition of vehicles or the editing the vehicle XMLs and all that crap. That all comes at a later time. Right now, we're still in testing. We've got to do the triggers. You got to do all your sale triggers, your storage triggers. There again, they're relatively simple but time consuming. Right now, I'm just gonna load this up.
I'll take care of the XML stuff. You just let me know what you want, what to do, what you want grain tank capacities to be at, and all that shit.
Yeah. Okay. Now you will have. Oh, look at that! So beautiful being back up here.
Oh,
And
look at that beautiful map.
Oh, I absolutely love this map, but I can't drive.
Well, no shit. You couldn't drive when we were playing on it in 15.
For some reason, I'm not getting.
I don't see a hook on the back of that machine.
There we go.
So
I
there
just
should
wasn't
be
pulling
on
up.
that one. I use that combine on my big maps all the time.
Oh. This map actually looks 10 times better in 17.
It actually does. It does look a hell of a lot better.
And how many indecisions have been launched from right here?
Oh my god.
Tons.
You mean that test track and
Jump it,
ramp?
jump it.
Jump it.
Yeah.
Do it.
But now we're gonna take and head over to the. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave that in or not. I really should, just for nostalgia. I mean,
Old time's sake.
Why not? That test track actually had a lot of spotlight videos tested.
I
on it.
know it.
A lot of mod spotlights were done on this map by a one Phoenix feather with that test track.
Oh, that test track launched so many bad decisions.
Yes, and it did that too, especially a go-kart that would do like 300 mile an hour.
Yeah, but that wasn't this map, that go-kart. That was the other map.
Yeah,
I mean,
but still though.
Look at that going down that edge. That's just so much better looking.
The bridge
How did it
beams
run?
even look better.
Yeah.
How did they launch stuff?
Because
There's there's a berm to drive the vehicle, like you're gonna be on a side hill to see if your center mass and your wheel friction scale was set right.
Oh, I thought.
Hunter, what's up? Snake Eyes, Cowboy, Brian, Word Kid, all you guys, Cowboy, man, long time no see. William, gosh, guys, I'm sorry, I've been goofing around with mods and in the zone, and I completely farted it off.
When did that change, Miss Athena?
Hold on, Goofball here screwed up. I actually loaded up with I forgot to drop their correct map in the folder. I'm such a failure.
Way to go, sir.
Well, it's a problem when you.
I know what you're gonna say.
It's the problem when you're running multiple maps or multiple editions of the same thing. Let's actually my games. Yeah, it would have been nice if I'd have caught that beforehand. Let's cut you and paste you here. Because this map, I'm actually keeping it as is, but I'm going to make it a little bit different for a certain special someone. Yep. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to get back on the track that's the right direction.
Yes, you are, for two certain special someones.
Angel, yes, that map is in 17 right now.
And okay, go back. Damn you.
Would I slap my cousin for $1 million? You fucking right I would.
I'd slap my cousin for a quarter.
Say, I'd slap my cousin for 2 pieces of pizza and a beer.
I'd slap my cousin for a case of beer.
Why could I see Mike doing this?
Now,
dumping a bag of Doritos in a bottle of Mountain Dew into a blender and mixing it all together.
I'm not sure what that's all about. Oh man, that stupid. The money mod works like every 5th press. I don't know why that's doing it. Now we can properly test the proper map. Always makes you feel like such a noob when you make a screw up right on live stream like that. But
sir, it does look a lot better.
What was the difference between the 2 maps?
The graphics quality is a hell of a lot better.
Oh, you talking about why I was on the different map?
Yeah, between the one that you...
Because this is the one I'm actually using. I don't want them to see one that I've already done. I want everybody to be right alongside of me and see as I'm doing it. So they don't think that there's any YouTuber hanky-poo going on. You know, it's just one of them things.
So in other words, this is the one that you just drug the stuff into.
This is the one that I just started, correct.
Okay.
Oops, don't buy 2.
You don't have 2 harvesters. That doesn't work.
Well, it'd work. It'd just be useless to have junk sitting around. And like I said, this is not... Really? Well, it's just a waste of time.
Really test the map out, though.
No, that's when we get a server and we try to crash it. I mean, what?
Oh, we'll crash that son of a bitch first time we upload to it. Guaranteed.
I don't know. We didn't get a crash the other one. The other one was pretty well, you know. We didn't even max the mods out in that damn thing.
I slapped my cousin for free. King J, oh my God, where you been? Thought you left us forever. What's up, Christopher Hoover?
S560 or 530 there, Tough? What one are you using?
Oh, fuck. 680.
Tough just disappeared into a cloud of smoke.
He just went up in a puff of smoke.
God, I just can't get over how much better everything looks. The girders, everything.
The trees even look better.
Yeah. Now it makes my piss poor road shading there look horrible. Gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, and seal some of the damn cracks in them parking lots.
You putting the water back in there or no?
Yeah, I've actually got new water that I'm going to use in there. It looks really nice.
We can leave it the way it is. We don't have to worry about it because I don't think nobody's gonna be stupid enough to drive into it.
You can make it hard water so you can drive over it.
Nah, then we just take the water and we make it drive-throughable.
Drive-through.
We call it glass-proof in the water.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning,
The water's there. It just doesn't reset your vehicle.
oh, in other words, it's just pretty stuff there that doesn't do anything.
No, if you get out of your vehicle, it'll look like you're walking on top of it. But you just can't. You can drive a vehicle through it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, long story.
No, I understand. We played on the interior and we had to throw the water brake mod in because ding dongs kept going in the drink.
Was it me?
I'm not gonna mention who all did it. I think I even put one in the drink once or twice.
And me, one of the things I like doing the most, and people are like, why? Why is it so? I like to hire workers to plant my fields. It's just important. And if hired help don't work on a field, then you got to figure something out. It's so lazy of people to not take the time and make sure that it's going to work. So me, I always do. Now this is a problem that I don't know for sure what's causing it. I'll probably have to pull the textures out and reload all the textures in the map. I will find the problem that's causing this, and once I do, I will explain the fix for it. But here's what happens. This cuts like this, and there's no stubble on the ground. No stubble at all. But if you go away from the field, like we're about to do now to go get a truck, this is just to make sure that our vehicles, our trailers, everything's working right. And then we'll go back out and we'll go to field layout.
Well, don't forget also, Tough, we also have Tip Anywhere now, so.
Seeing a lot of these new physics for this game, new features for Farm Sim 17, I don't yet know because I've been on a loop. I love that collision-free fence.
Oh, I missed that collision-free fence.
It's so nice. I mean,
Ramp it, jump it, launch it.
oh God, Randy.
Jump it, jump it, jump it.
Now, is this fence collision free?
The concrete one, no. That you
No.
yeah, no.
Oh, okay, we made it.
Oh, there we go. And the GQ.
Oh.
All right, here we go, Mike. We've got, this is the place I was telling you about. This is your place if you so wish to choose it. This is a good thing I actually am doing this now because I need to line out which places is going to be whose.
Yeah, that looks good in there. Yeah, we can put a couple of silage pits in there.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, okay, there, okay. There we go. Oh.
Got the house there.
Nice.
Got the garage, nice little garage there. We can put bigger. We can make this as big as we fucking want. If we want to make a parking lot up here, we can make a parking lot.
Yep.
Then you got your own silos here. Below is the BGA, but I thought about putting regular silage silos up here.
Yeah.
And relocating the BGA.
Yeah, give me like 2 silage pits there and relocate the BGA.
Okay, we'll do it.
I just need a baler.
Well, that's Uncle Mike's house. We're gonna fix that.
Ooh, there's a fire, sir.
Actually, no, that's the
That's
cereal
the smoke
plant.
coming
Oh, yeah, the
out of
dryer, that's right.
grain dryer.
Yep.
I was about to say, we need
Got the
fire-
cereal
fire.
plant back there, and then we got whatever.
Are you going down to my house, Tuffy?
You know what? Not yet. We're going by this nice place where Randy lives.
Where I used to live.
This is Randy's abode up here. We're gonna completely redo all of this, though. We're gonna put.
No. That's where glass was.
Yeah.
You sure? I thought you took that over.
No, that's for glass.
No.
I could take that place.
Okay, well that's Miss Athena's place.
Keep going straight over. I was up by the lake, but I'm
Oh.
gonna move. I was over by the lake, but I'm gonna move down the farm now.
Oh, okay, so you're going to the middle farm?
I'm going to the dairy. The
Okay,
Phoenix's old farm.
Phoenix's old place. All right, you bone jumper, you.
What?
And then
Somebody's got to do milk cows.
Then this place out here, I started for Dalton and never did finish. But it's actually one that I'm going to start finishing as well. A lot of people have never truly seen all of this map. This is Joe Lindbergh's Wind Chaser map. I so assholishly went ahead and edited
Made it better.
and fixed what didn't work in it. And then we used it. Of course, I never released it and said, oh yeah, this is my map. But I still got a lot of threats and ass chewings for it. This is actually the version that they released that didn't work. So we made it work, and that pissed people off. They couldn't do their YouTube videos and be like, I'm the only one with this map. This is Randy's old place. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say right there's my old place.
Ooh, if you're moving out of there, Randy, I like that place.
And this is where this is the lake. And I have special plans for something special over by this lake.
King J said he would take something.
All right, I'll make a place for the J.
Hey, Tough, can I get the big blue barn?
Yeah, we'll work through that as we go here.
Damn.
There's no water here. I can drive freely here and not feel bad about it.
We could drive freely in it before. Remember that night I took all the... Remember the night I took all the vehicles in the server and put them in the lake?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, and then admin locked them all. I remember that.
And this is nice because there's a little water hole by this too. Oh yeah, there's boat docks out here, whole 9 yards. The water will be
Some moving boats.
the water will be back in the pond here.
Well,
it already is in the version that I've advanced further here. Like I said, this one's for the live stream purposes.
I was going to say, are you going to put that goofy ass train in that's 1.5 miles long but has one collision and it's a different car every time?
Yeah.
It's under the map right now.
Yeah, it's under the map. I kind of let that little piece out right off the bat and I goofed up, but yeah, it's definitely going back in.
And that's another thing I always liked about when we had that in 15 is there's little like that silo complex you just passed.
Yeah.
There's little ones like that in a couple places on the map that you can use as dump stations too.
Yep. Yep.
You mean as temporary storage places?
Yeah.
Well, they were all-in-one silos on this map.
This map, the thing I like about this map is Joe inherently, when he started it, he put random garages everywhere. Well, it's kind of nice because with a group as big as ours, we can actually inhabit all of those and make them worthwhile.
And we can spread the equipment out. You can spread the equipment out to
accommodate
things.
things.
That's my old place right there.
No, that was Phoenix's.
Yeah, this is Phoenix's here.
Yeah. Well, that's where I used to do all my
You used to do all the work,
silence.
but yeah. The
Well,
place
Mike,
where you even worked more was down at my place.
Yeah.
You could be confusing it with my place down there too.
Oh, I remember that one because it came off that side road there.
Oh God, this guy wants.
Yeah, because
I'm not gonna go help him.
Tough always did
Down by the horses. Yeah, that's where we stacked all those
the
bales.
beef farm.
Yeah, that's where we stacked all them bales, and then Phoenix came through and jumped it.
Hope that didn't come across the mic.
But that's so funny.
Okay, let's get down here. Oh, ow, ow, ooh, ow, ow. Fur.
I remember cutting all that grass over here and then the server crashing that night.
Then this is going to be, again, is going to be a cornfield. Pretty much all the fields are going to be the same. I am going to cut a whole bunch of squared fields in this map, though.
Yeah, that way the autopilot can figure.
Well, no, auto combine works in this now. Hired worker works in this the way it is. Even with the misshapen fields, I fixed that problem. But what we're doing, but what we've got to do is we actually got to make square fields so the missions. So you can, like, in single player, you can hire out to harvest fields.
I remember this farm. This is where we had to keep all the equipment
nice and tidy. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is another farm that's going to be kind of up for grabs. I actually, until Miss Athena jumped on that other one, I wanted to put her down at this one, but she liked that other one.
Wait, which one?
Turn around there, Tuff.
This
yeah,
one
I
here.
didn't catch it.
With the horse barn.
Oh yeah, I want that one.
Barn on the hill.
I want the horse barn.
All right.
Okay.
That's where we used to keep all our equipment and make sure all the headers are lined up and pretty.
Yeah.
I had
it's
my
going to
own
be completely
equipment up at my place.
changed. Yeah, it's going to be completely changed now. We're going to move it all around. Everything's going to be the same, but it's going to be moved around and organized properly to where it's
with minor variances. I do got a pickup truck for you to add though, Tough.
Okay, Tough. Hunter is asking.
The brake lights and the tail lights don't work on it, but
Hunter, if you want a place in this map, you don't have to ask. You just say where. And that's the way it is. Yeah, this is the place where you're probably thinking that you and I done so much work, Mike, because this is the one that's got the triple, the silo area.
Yeah, that's where we did a lot of the work, but I remember doing all the silage up back at Phoenix's place.
yeah,
This
see
place
now
here
right
was big.
now right there's like a silo complex that I wish was up there at the dairy farm too, or up in that area.
Oh, you're talking about these bins?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's all here. It's there. I don't know if that fucking water trigger works. I doubt if it does.
Where's that frickin' one barn there where all the cows were and stacked all the hay in front of it?
That one would be the middle barn, the middle place, the one that Athena spoke for.
Yeah.
Which time? The first one or the second one?
The one we was just at before this one.
The horse barn area. I went to horse barn.
Mike's.
Huh?
The one where we run the hay up the trigger, up the ramp, that was Phoenix's old farm.
Mm-hmm. I remember because...
Oh, good lord. I'm going to wreck it. I'm going to wreck it. I'm going to wreck it. Save it. Save it.
The only reason I remember that where all the silage pits were, because we got the what was it, the construction steamroller in to do all the silage pits to roll them.
And this is where Tyler's place was.
Yep.
He took, because he liked this complex right here. It was kind of off by himself.
That's kind of what I liked about being up there at the north end of the map. It was...
Nobody's there fucking with your machinery.
Exactly.
That's what I like about being on certain farms. All my machines are set away. Nobody can get to them.
The one machine that I want is going to be very obvious that it's mine.
You mean your high-vis tractor?
My Hello Kitty tractor, yes.
Yeah, pretty much nobody gonna fuck with that one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I was
The right mind will not run.
I was trying that out on a single player. Oh my god, that is pink.
Oh, so I seen that you found the copy that I uploaded of it then, Mike?
Yeah.
Turn the lights on it once, Mike, and then fucking close your eyes if you're prone to seizures.
That's a lot of light, man.
No, did you see the textures on it? When you turn the headlights and the work lights on, the textures go all fucking blah, blah, blah.
And then Tough is going to bake my baler pink and black.
Yeah, pretty much that's definitely going to be one thing that's going to be admin locked.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be admin locked.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, we
No,
have to
because
admin
I'll run
lock
it.
stuff.
I have no shame to go run a fucking Hello Kitty tractor. I ran that thing in the last server that we had.
There's only a couple of us
15.
that played that didn't like the fact that the combine was pink.
God, I still wish I had that hot pink combine.
I do.
Do ya?
Yeah. You kidding me, man? I got everything. I still got every fucking FS911 mod I ever fucking laid my fingers on.
Yeah, I still got those too.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the one map that Randy.
And now that we're back here, we left so long ago that everybody probably forgot what I left to do. This is, for some reason it's doing this. The stubble appears after you go away and come back. So it's a caching thing, I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll figure it out one way or another, and when I do,
Look, the stubble's not showing up where you're where it's
yeah, it'll do that. Ah, you fucking asshole. Come here. God damn it, I need you. Why are you not cutting this edge of the field though?
maybe
pooping in-
outside of its box.
It might be
No,
outside. It
because
shouldn't.
mine, a lot of my single player maps, tough, it does that too. A lot of the maps I play in single player,
Huh.
it'll leave like an outside edge about like that it will
I
not.
wonder why
That
it's.
combine got one too many cameras.
Yeah, I had noticed that. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
but
going up to the. It's going up to the cut field edge. Guess I can't harvest right through that. Wrong head.
Think we're the wrong one again, huh?
Well, no, I've got combine heads that have no collisions on them for testing and things like that.
Well, I don't think we got any of those in the server.
Yeah, I don't. I took them out because it don't look very good. Now that looks like the stubble stayed there after, or a stubble appeared after I mowed. Let's go up and do this edge too. And then after that, we'll get back to the business at hand. Some people pretty much know all of this stuff. Yeah, I know it's something in the textures. I don't know if I'll have to reload them or what. I actually had a weird problem before. I don't know if it was a shader issue or what caused it, but oh man, the straw is actually doing that too. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to reload the textures in the map. But the texture for the ground was actually goofed up. Go ahead and just save this for a test area, test run. Because the other version I will not be able to use. And let's get back to the business at hand. Now we gotta go back into the... Has this one got the water? No, I didn't put the water plane in this one yet. I guess I could.
The map that is being converted was a released version of Windchaser that we edited to our own liking for FS15. If that answers whatever his name is.
I need to find a water plane for 17.
Glad you're here, Randy, because I don't know some of this stuff. I can only answer so much.
Yeah, that map was Joe Lindbergh's way of saying fuck you to the entire community. And
This map predates Miss Athena Bella being a member of this clan.
I've only been here for a year.
Well, this map predates that.
Yep.
Okay, I think.
Fuck,
No,
we've been
that's
playing
not it.
17 for almost a year.
Is it?
Yeah, it came out October last year.
Yeah, it came out in October last year, yeah. Actually,
Oh man.
it's been a year. It's been out a year. It was what, first,
So I-
second,
With your friends? No.
Hey, buddy.
I had
I'm
I had only
watching
been
it
here
now.
a month or
Let's go
two
play.
when it came out.
Get him to say it, Tough. Get him to say it.
Hey, Joe. You can say Randy Smash if you want.
Randy Smash!
There we go.
uh,
Yeah, 'cause I met you guys in 15 and then 17 came out shortly after I moved up here.
oh man, I'm gonna scream if I can't find my water plane. Well, fuck it. I'm not gonna look for it all day. In interests of making things go quickly. What, Joe?
Are you YouTubing?
Yes.
I'm gonna show them back.
No, buddy. No. Manage mods, all. Hey, County Line has water in it, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yes. I think.
Okay, maybe I'll find it, maybe I won't. Okay, we're gonna delete that. That's all mods. I got a mess. Mods 1. Yeah, that's not the folder. McCrary? I got a whole lot of crap in here, and I can't find my water planes. I must have copied them into a map and not have saved them. All right, well, we're gonna have to dig up. We're gonna have to dig out a copy of County Line as soon as I find it. Well, in the interest of time, let's just go ahead and do a search.
Oh. Well, just a quick update for everywhere, buddy. TeamSpeak just updated.
Did it?
Yeah, their agreements and shit.
All right, let's extract. Now watch the guys that done County Line. Oh my God, you didn't ask permission. Okay, patiently waiting. I apologize for the wait, guys.
Well,
Go
good
ahead.
God, tell your CPU to freaking process a little faster.
I did. It just stuck its middle finger up at me and stuck its tongue out.
You just gotta get that i9 now. That i7's not doing it anymore.
Yep. Yep.
When the heck was this Farm Sim stream?
I don't know.
Wow, look at your ATS views compared to your Farm Sim views.
At
I
least
know.
lately, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Your Wednesday night stream had 542 views already.
It takes time.
When the heck did you do an ATS stream?
The other night.
Tough is live 4 days ago. Oh, that's when I wasn't here.
Okay. And let's pull this map back out here on the desktop where we can get to it easily. And I hate doing this. I hate pulling out of multiple sources and multiple maps, but in fact, I'm gonna do this kind of smartly.
Yank out of the friggin' in-game map for the water, Tough.
Yeah, I know. I had a folder where I had actually went and done that, got all of that crap, and then just set it in the folder so it was easier to get a hold of. But yeah, I kind of screwed up and deleted it, I think.
Isn't it in your trash can?
No, I actually emptied out my garbage today, so I would have been in that. Dalton, what's up, brother?
Hey, Dalton!
Man with the plan, the myth, the legend, Dalton, aka the sheriff.
You're available to come in and shoot the shit, Dalton. I sent you the stuff for our Discord.
I need to get over and say what's up to Phoenix, because I got some plans for him. Gonna tickle him pink.
He's not in there over there right now. Or if the link I sent you, Dalton, expired, down in the description, there is a link to it.
Could be a water plane right there. It is, boys and girls. Is that the only one? That's square. No, it's not.
Looked square.
It's not. Yeah, it's weird shaped. It's tilted. Like a tilt-a-whirl. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna want that one. What other water planes
Why
do we have?
is that water floating in the air?
Because I made it float.
This Tough raised it up in the air.
Good lord, what the hell are... Okay, maybe I won't use these water planes. Yeah, I don't think somebody understood the concept. Well, what I can do is I can create a transform group. What's these water planes over here? What is this water plane? What does it look like? Is it beautiful? Is it magnanimous? Is it the most amazing thing I've ever laid eyes upon? It is not, but it'll have to do. Right? Right, boys and girls? Right. We're taking this one. Okay, file, export selection with files. And guess where we're going to put it, boys and girls? We're going to put it right in that same imports file, and we're going to name it ever so cleverly. I thought of this name for a long time. Took me forever coming up with it. Water.
Man, you have the best names.
No.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're stellar. Just absolutely stellar.
Absolutely divine, my friend.
I like that divine. It was my divine.
I'm surprised you didn't name it Milk, you know?
Ooh, milk. And actually, you know what? While we have this map opened up, guess what else we're going to do? We're going to grab the triggers from here for our grain. Sale points, and as soon as we can find where's the main farm at? Is that the main farm?
What are you talking? Like the
Dump
triggers from your silos?
The dump triggers, yeah. I'm trying to find the main farm in this map. Let's see, we're there.
Well, the one that we always
freaking
use...
sign said you are here, and we are there. It's kind of bad. I had to look at the roads to see where I was heading. And the way to grab these beautiful triggers is like this. Just go over the grate. And actually, we're going to grab this whole shit and shebang right here. Because somebody was so clever, they put those all in the same parent group. Now you'll notice that the control point, the grab point for this parent group is going to be clear the fuck over there, but we're going to grab it nonetheless. And what we'll do is we'll put these triggers in their own transform group and move them into place. Whenever you have a situation like this, that's what you have to do. So we will do it. And then you can control that trigger directly, but import them as a group. So we will export a selection with files. Guess where? Oh yeah, you guessed it. Same place in the imports file. And we will name them silo triggers. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to give that a little less. You know why? Because I feel better. I feel better having that little less there.
We need some dump points for gravity wagons, because we got a nice set of gravity wagons now, Tough.
Really?
You can use the same.
I like how Randy just went all Meltillis there. You can use those over here.
You can use the same ones, Mike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna take
this. Them dump point grates. Yeah, you can just pull right over them with a gravity wagon and use them just the same.
Oh, I thought, wasn't there a dump point in Outcast Farms where you should have used a gravity wagon because we were dumping on a bear or something?
No. The dairy farm was a pain in the ass to dump because the building was about halfway too small to fit semi-trailers in.
Yeah, I remember that.
Especially them 42-foot doubles that I would run.
Okay, file name. Co-op. Why is it searching? Let's close this out. All right, you ganky bitch. Now let's do this. Export selection with files. No items match your search. Why is it not exporting?
Hey, Brandy, you might have a message waiting for you, sir, in Discord.
Maybe it's because there's the same file name. There we go. Yeah, it was running into file name issues. Okay, and do we have other triggers over here?
I don't see one.
Seed triggers working. Seed triggers working in 17?
Considering we have to buy our own seed now, I don't think so.
Oh, shoot. Look at Mr. Shotgun Face with a huge, big old $10. Oh, my God. It scared the crap out of me. Jerry Maguire scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Thanks, Shotgun, for the big $10 donation, brother. Appreciate it. As always. Love you, man. Looks like we've got... I'm just going to leave that trigger there. We got our farm trigger. We got our store triggers. Any other triggers we could possibly want or need from here, we can come back and get them. But for now, we're just actually going to worry about the farming end of things. The next live stream or the next video I do, I'm not sure which I'm going to do. I will actually go into the livestock end of the map converting. But right now, we're just sticking with the basics. And save changes? No, don't save your changes. You can do anything you want in these maps as long as you don't mess around. 1.7. You lost your light mod pack for ATS. Well, I'll tell you what. I know this guy. I know this guy that plays ATS. I know him very well. The butthole. Don't ever talk to him. His name's Tough977. Light pack. My son's in there chewing my ass. Whoops. Paste that right there. You are looking for a light pack for ATS? We will hook you up, my friend. Now I was smart enough to not do this on my main screen so you guys couldn't see my password for Mediafire. You like that? You like that?
What, you hiding your password for Mediafire?
Yeah, I didn't show the whole world.
Well, you should have. You should have, because then I could have uploaded porn on your Mediafire.
I thought it was still.
There's already a bunch.
Right there it is, buddy. Works quick like that. That's what I love about when I'm doing stuff like this, because I'm not tied down to a game. So I can, it like furthers your interaction abilities. Okay, now let's get back into our starter map and let's get back to business here.
Oh, wow. Monroe County had a house blow up tonight from a propane leak.
Ooh, damn.
Already?
Wow.
Fuck.
I live in an area that a lot of people still use propane stoves, Mike.
Oh, same here, man. I live in the city, and there's still people who use propane in the city, but already somebody's blowing up, and it's not even winter yet.
Well, you don't have to be in the wintertime when your stove's propane.
No.
It's not even Thanksgiving.
Okay.
You see a lot of blowups.
Now, what trigger? You know what? Nothing like starting out
I like
at home
heating
sweet
the
home.
redneck way. I don't like turning my gas on all the time, so I'll just open up my oven and turn the ghetto heat on.
Whoa, we went through the bottom of the map. This is one of the hugest problems. I did not notice this when I put this building in. But
Yeah, that's the one with the doors that are too small.
Is that at the dairy farm, Tough?
Yeah. No, this is at my farm. This one's is the one that's at my farm. It's got like 40 different triggers for the grain. That's why we had so much problem with dumping grain over here. What am I doing this one time?
I never had a problem dumping grain at your place. Now, up at Phoenix's old place, up at the dairy farm, I had problems getting in and out of that unloading silo with double 42s.
You know what? I think they should really, in Europe, I think they should change the name they call canola from rape to Bill Cosby.
Oh, I still can't believe he got off.
Literally. A few times.
Puddin' Pop did the job. Okay.
Oh my God. Really? Really, Tough? Really? Really?
What?
You're gonna sit there and live stream with a fucking Nebraska Cornhuskers hat on? Really?
Oh, hell yeah.
You just noticed that?
At least I ain't fucking wearing my Pennsylvania sheepherders hat.
You let my damn Penn State hat to hell alone. We are number 2, baby.
Oh my God.
I know you're a number 2. I mean, they're a number 2.
What happened?
I don't know.
Tough. You know, Tough.
I love you, Randy.
Some days, I really do think that your daddy jacked off in a flower pot.
Fucking right, he did. He
Raised a
did.
blooming idiot.
Yep, he
He
raised
did.
himself a bloomin' idiot.
Very, very much so, Randy. You're just now figuring this out. Okay, we have the trigger. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and import the triggers over here. Let's get this done. When importing triggers, always zoom out. You'll see why. Import. Time to import. And you know, I'm really glad that I'm so creative with my names, because I know what is what in the i3Ds here.
Not as creative as I am with my World of Warcraft names.
hardcore that Tough is with his.
Okay, now that we have these here, now we gotta find them. This is why we elevate above and beyond everything else. We see, this is exactly the problem. Okay, I'm not gonna go for that. I'm not gonna go get it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna create a transform group.
Wasn't it one of the other problems? For some reason, there was a freaking dump point in the middle of a field.
And I'm gonna go Control B, and then left click, and that will pull the control for that. And if that doesn't give me what I want, I'm gonna zoom out and find out where the fuck it is, and still not finding it. See, this is the problem when guys do this crap with their triggers. You're actually creating a lot more work for even yourself down the road. So let's go Control B, left click again. And look, what did we find? Now that we've found it and we are at a controllable node, we don't even need, we're going to Control X, and that will cut it from that transform group. And we won't even need that other transform group that we created. So let's just delete that guy. And let's go click on this. We're going to go up to this hierarchy. We're going to throw that in there. Silo triggers, unload. Let's delete that. This is always the fun stuff, guys. This is how boring and miserable one can make themselves. Then you Control V right there. That's Control V as in very. And then we can scroll in. Whoops. Zoom it in a little bit. Let's get back on that silo trigger. Control B as in boy, left click. And when it reappears, ta-da! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now we can ever so slightly place this. Oh, golly. I wish there was no roof in this building. Makes it a lot easier.
Gee, my project only took me 10 minutes.
I tell you all the time, working maps is...
It's an art.
Fun, but it takes time. And I gotta slow my speed down for this up close work, but I really don't want to right now. I've got
now
too much...
Is that the same trigger for fill as it is for unload?
No, that's why
you're just doing fill triggers right now.
Yep. And this will be, hopefully this one's in the same node. I'm thinking it's going to be the same noding like that other. So let's go ahead, highlight it, Control B, left click. That'll place it right in front of us or wherever you click. Yeah, that's the actual trigger. So we can actually take that, Control X, cut it out of there. And just like the previous trigger, highlight something on the building, pull it down here, and we'll go ahead and put it under this grain station portion. Yeah, Control V. And then Control B, left click. Now these triggers are a pain in the tuchus if you overlap them like this, but I'm hoping 17 has fixed some of that problem. Because we're going to do it right now. We're going to throw caution to the wind.
You did make your sacrifice to the farm sim gods, right?
No, I didn't. I didn't even twist one off, so it's going to be a rough day if this don't work. Yeah. Well, after I heard what the sheep had to tell me, I didn't want to sacrifice them. Okay, let's see if we can decide. Is it 0.1? Yes. This is the one we want. Let's take it up to 1.5. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can't narrow it down. Y should be height. So let's take it down to 0.7, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 0.8, 8.5. There we go. Whoops. Don't click on that. There we go. We have that trigger in place. Now we're gonna Superman on out of here. Let's
Up, and away!
now that we've got that, we don't need this transform group any longer. So let's get rid of it. Come on. Make sure. Yep. Okay. Now, up and away we fly, 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 fly. To the next segment. Our fearless hero takes and finds a water plane. File. Oops.
Now, did that fix?
Import. What?
Now, did that fix all the grain triggers?
No. Each grain trigger you have to put in yourself.
So you have to go through and do that for every
grain
one.
trigger. And
The
every
sell
grain
points,
trigger.
the farms, the random bins that are over the map that you can dump in.
Yep. Everything that's there, we have to go in and place our own triggers. Control B.
What the hell's this wee shit? You got a mouse in your pocket?
Fucking right, I do.
No, the saying is, what's this wee shit, white man?
I'm stupid when it comes to this crap. Good God.
Okay, let's raise this up. Now, this is simply just to get it square with the edge of the map. So, you don't have to do this. You got a good eyeball, you can make it happen. But the size of this that I'm going to make it, it's going to span out quite a ways. So,
Oh my god.
shit, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I feel it coming.
Show me the money!
Shotgun, you stud muffin, thank you very much for the $100 donation. Golly, I feel like I should stand up and start throwing some clothes off. I don't know.
You should get up and at least twerk for him.
Yeah, no doubt. if I could twerk, I would twerk. Thanks so much, Shotgun. Man, that's greatly appreciated, brother. He makes me feel so special, and not the normal special where, you know, I have to ride in the short yellow bus. I mean,
You're talking special when your dad taps you on the, you're my favorite boy.
yeah.
Good God, Shotgun. The last time I drank that drink combination, I was fucking laying in the snow in my boxer shorts freaking making snow angels.
Oh, I've got plenty of stories for that.
Man.
He does.
That was just one of them ones. I was just that drunk, I fell over, but I had that much energy, so I just laid there in the snow and made snow angels.
That's how it's done, my friend.
I don't know. I remember being so drunk one night, coming home from the titty bar. I opened the door of the cab and fell out.
Now that is what you call having a good time, right there.
I don't know about you, but I'm having a great time.
I'm sure you are. Oh, shotgun. We got to get together and play some whatchamacallit?
Overwatch.
Yes.
You thought I forgot, didn't you?
Yes.
She's been going ape shit
Not
about that
a
shotgun.
chance.
I have been going ape shit about it. You should ask Tough. Like I've been sitting here for nights going, oh my god, I need to play with shotgun, but he's like never on. I want to play Overwatch with him.
I
Oh,
don't know if you want me to play with you right now.
Well,
I was gonna say,
you
shotgun.
know,
Some night I have to get with you and do some freaking wildlands, man.
Oh, dear Lord, I've been waiting.
I know, and it has hit harvesting season for us too. Actually, I was supposed to be running combine tonight.
And what do you-
gee, you should go drinking more often, shotgun. Jesus Christ.
I forgot to mix the Red Bull. Whoa.
Oh,
No,
shit.
seriously, I'm gonna stream Overwatch one of these nights, and you gotta play.
For sure, I'll be Mercy. That's my favorite character.
Good, take that away from me, because I don't like Mercy. I've been
Oh.
playing as God, what is his name? The double guns Reaper, is that his name?
You know what? Other than Diva, Mercy, and Soldier, I really stick to those guys.
I will have to log over when I'm done here and look at the one that I play at.
I'll beat you to it.
Okay, that'll work, because I'm trying to beat this raid real quick.
There we go. Now,
I was gonna say it looks like the tide's a little high there, Top.
It
Flood
is.
it. Just flood it.
Flood
is.
the whole map. There you go.
I wish they had water physics like that.
oh god, that would be awesome.
Man, I would build a dam and make sure it breaks after day 4.
I'll tell you what, the one single player map that I downloaded, actually the mud physics that they have incorporated in some spots actually is not too bad.
There we go.
Apparently that seasons mod is pretty good.
Yeah. I heard it was real good. I haven't, like I said, I've been on a farm sim so long that yeah, these things are all new to me.
Yeah, I mean, I've wanted to try the season mods, but I think I found a map that is small enough that I could run single player on seasons, but it's not a season mod ready map.
Every map is pretty much seasons ready. It's
No.
just you have snow inside of your buildings.
Oh. Yeah, but some maps are season ready.
I know.
I think Giants is gonna roll that out pretty freaking
How
soon.
could I have forgotten about Bastion? Bastion, my boy. Speak up next time.
I don't know what's going on, but it's funny as shit.
Overwatch.
Give me 1 second, I'll look at that in just a second. I'm in the middle of a fight and getting my ass kicked trying to read.
You mean you're kicking ass? I didn't hear the
That
other way
too.
around, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, shh.
Okay, now after doing all that fucking around, I have not been explaining this to you guys. I am so sorry. Once you bring the water plane in,
I was gonna say now
You-
before you go any further, Tough, let me ask you this quick on the water plane. Since that is a depression in the map where the water is going to be, you just pretty much do whatever your little square is that you do to fill it in, and then you raise it up just so that it does not come above the ground, correct?
yep.
Okay.
Actually, I
Okay.
forgot to delete these other water planes.
So in other words, you hide squares underneath the map of water.
Basically, now other maps and most maps, put it this way, maps that I create myself, I actually take the water plane and make the water plane the same size as the actual map. Then when you carve out your ground, you go to water depth and leave it at that. But with this map, he's got a lot of the roads and stuff like that are way below water plane level, so it's one of those things that you just don't dare mess with, or it creates you way more work.
In other words, you end up with a flood.
Yeah. And,
And the
this.
flood is not good. They consume all Sentinel life in the galaxy. Oh wait, fuck, wrong game.
Whoops, sorry.
No.
Talking about Halo.
Now
Did I
gotta
did I transmit that to you?
Yes.
It's okay. And for some reason, I just lost. Let me edit, undo. I gotta find that.
What, you just lose your water plane that you had?
Yeah, I just lost the water plane. I placed it and it disappeared.
Well, just place another one.
Well, I don't want crap floating around the map hiding from me.
Yeah, we've dealt with that before with full buildings, roads, and everything under the map.
Oh, I was thinking maybe he just deleted it with the rest of them.
No, Tough had so much stuff under this map in 15, you could build a whole damn city with it.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yes.
Yes. One corner of the map, there was a complete city underneath the map.
That's what you call one heck of a basement.
And
The one map
somehow
we
I
played-
lost my water.
And then the one map, if you played it, if you hit it just right, you could jump the one barrier and whole different side of the map.
Oh, you got down below.
No. The way this guy had it set up, you could like, jump the barrier, and then there was a whole side of the map. It wasn't accessible because it was long.
Yeah. So many guys have gotten so lazy with these games. All right, well, let's just place this out in the open.
Did you hear? Did you see what I tagged you in,
About
Mr. Leahy?
oh. Yeah, I quit watching that show after like the third or fourth season because it just started to get repetitive.
Yeah, I can't even watch the new season.
I pulled the whole water plane up when I deleted it. Let that be a lesson to me. If you don't give editor a chance to catch up to you, then it's gonna do all kinds of hanky stuff. Just like you saw there, it actually made my water planes disappear.
And then reappear.
Control X. Yeah.
It's Houdini.
There we go. It was a painful trip, but we have finally got there, boys and girls. We have water in the pond here.
I knew
So-
trusting you would be a good thing.
Boy, talk about, blind leading the blind.
Hey, the blind's teaching the blind how to hear.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, now that we've done that painful deed, the next thing is you'll just go ahead and copy it, which is Control D. I don't know why they chose Control D for the shortcut for editor, but there it is. Try to leave it at the same level. Now this is the trickiest part of it all.
I was just about to ask you, can you scale what you just copied to make it fit better?
Yep. That's exactly what we aim to do, my boy.
And if he does the water correctly, we won't need the paid water things at the farm. We can just back up a tank to the river and pick out of it for free.
I don't actually. I wonder if I could get away with this on this map, Mike.
Oh yeah.
Let me take this up to 10. Let's go 20. Yeah, I might be able to make this work. Because I got this pond, this creek, this pond, and this pond. I might be able to... Actually, let's pull this water plane up. take this water plane.
What was that circle that you had before that looked kind of like a stop sign?
Ducks.
Oh.
Yes, we have ducks.
Are they in a row?
No. You kidding me? My
No,
ducks
but they're
in a row?
no, but they're all in the same lake, so it's kind of all right.
Oh, at least there's not a floating stop sign in this map like there was in Featherville.
Okay, looks like that end will cover. Looks like
Isn't it
that will
better to
cover.
have little ones than a whole bunch of big ones?
No. Every one of these is a triangle. So when you put these up in the map, you are adding triangles to your map.
Oh, so if you could run one whole water layer, it'd be better.
Yeah. Okay,
The more
so now,
triangles, the more it's gonna kill my computer.
Yeah, the more triangles, the more polys you make, the higher you make your poly count, the harder it is for lower end PCs to run.
okay, so now we've got this. Let's go ahead and size. What are we sizing up? Sizing this up to
Hey, Rambo's in the chat.
Yeah, I seen that.
Rambo. How are you doing,
What
brother?
the hell is going on, Rambo?
I didn't even see. I haven't even been looking at him.
I'd say I just looked up and seen it.
Yeah, that limited ads thing's driving me nuts too, Rambo. It doesn't really bother my channel because it's not like I'm so big that I generate much. I mean, it's affecting you guys more than it is me, but it's just crap. I mean, they're singling out games. Just the title is what they're looking at. They're not even looking at the actual content of the game. It's just singling out the guns.
Oh, that looks pretty tough.
Yeah, but is it gonna be deep enough? That's the problem.
We don't need a very deep pond.
Well, it's got to be.
Oh my god, no. That's got to be deeper than that.
Yeah. What I can do is I can take these planes that are lower. These planes that are lower, like right here, I can actually raise those up.
Can you warp the triangle, or is it one fixed thing?
It's a fixed thing. Yeah, I could just elevate these up just a tad bit.
Oh, you talking about them couple of places in the fields where it looks like they're wet?
Yeah, there's actually water sitting there.
Actually, that could be pretty cool.
Well, to a point. I don't
As
know.
long as it's above the road, it looks cool, I think. Looks like you got some heavy rainstorms recently.
But no, I have not played Escape from Tarkov. I looked into it. There is a good game out there that is right up your alley, though, Rambo. It's called the Solus Project. It looks really nice. It's a space survival game. So far, I haven't seen any weaponry in it, so I don't think it's going to be something YouTube's going to readily flag. But basically, you crash land on a planet that you're supposed to be, or that you were surveying. You crash land on the planet, and you're supposed to develop a radio beacon to have, somebody come rescue you. So looks pretty interesting to me.
Is that multiplayer or single player?
Right now it's single player, but it's one of those games I think it could very well go multiplayer pretty quick.
Yeah, it
No.
sounds like something that would be lend itself very well to cooperative.
Well, that's like JCB Mars, Mission to Mars. That game looked like it could be pretty darn good. I wonder if I could take that down just a little further.
The water?
Yeah.
I think you jumped a little too much.
Yeah, I'm trying to get closer so I can see my post.
Why don't you just lower the dock down a little bit?
Because it's not so much the docks, it's actually the water level on the lake.
You see Dalton tough.
Whoa.
Oh, crap.
Oh, man. That is great.
Okay, this looks pretty well manageable here, I think.
Got a couple unscheduled ponds.
And even that, like that water hole there is not too bad. This here, we can fix that right fast.
I kind of like a little bit of that, just not so excessive.
Let's get her zoomed in here. Left mouse button, add, replace, needs to be smooth.
What were you doing to make that circle smaller?
Just rolling up my mouse wheel. Do this crap here around it and pull that off. Smooth. I'm removing a lot of the ditches over here, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Well.
if we remove the ditches, I don't think it will be able to jump the vehicles as easy.
Yeah, that's the problem. Why?
In
You
that
also,
case, maybe I ought to make bigger ditches.
well,
Filled with water.
and too tough. Some of that, try to make sure the fields are about as level as you can too, because some of them freaking planters we have don't like them little dips and shit that are in some of them fields. I don't think,
Flex.
yeah, I don't think anybody's really figured out how the hell to make a planter flex the way they do.
Yeah, because the steel work in them kind of flexes too, let alone the joints and the actual flex points.
Well, come on, replace the picking with what I want. Because it's what
not
I want.
going to.
Control R.
Sometimes, like a lot of the planners, when you unfold them, the fold points are what flexes usually.
Oh, I went remove.
Smooth, tough.
Replace. Yeah. Control R. Not. Did I change it? Yeah.
Look at that, tough broke it.
I broke my own
Control
shit.
C.
I do it all the time.
Tough's trying to make a pond, or a lack of pond out of ponds.
R.
Well,
There we go. We got her going.
As much as I would,
We're gonna make one nice smooth area here.
Discord Hunter.
Have fun, Cyber.
Man,
Doing
As
this
much
stuff is
fun-
so boring. I
Exactly. So, without further ado, I am getting off and going to hell to bed.
well, I should
That
hope
random.
so. Okay, now after doing all that, now we got all these little ridges all over. Okay, we're gonna get rid of those. Okay.
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 I was wondering how long it'd take you guys to get that. So now we're gonna take our smooth button. What did I see? Oh, that's just trees. Okay, we're gonna take our smooth button and we're gonna actually make our circle hella big, and we're just gonna run around. We're gonna smooth it out like that. type of ridge right there. Smooth that out the best you can. Get rid of the sharpness. Nice and smooth.
Unmute your mic, Connor.
Nice and smooth. He might be on. Oh, you did.
I already took care of him.
Okay.
Tough, you just worry about what you're doing.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
with that, I'm going to bed to go to work tomorrow. Yay, me.
All right, later.
Night, Randy.
Later, Randy.
There, man.
I kind of feel bad for Rambo coming in here and getting jumped on by about 30 different people. Hey, why are you doing this? Can you do this for me?
Help me.
Can you wash my underwear and fold my shirt for me? Can you eat my peas for me, Rambo, please? Gosh, I feel bad, the poor guy coming in here. And there he is, typical Rambo form, you know. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I don't mind.
Yep.
That's what got me started watching him in the first place. Is just, you know, how he dealt with that stuff. With me, I was like flipping. I'd just be flipping a wig. He's just like, it's no big deal.
Bless you.
I mean, really, it isn't. It doesn't take a whole lot for a guy to take the time. I mean, especially watching a lot of the stuff he's done. He just chills out and takes the extra few seconds going to take to answer somebody and gets it out of the way. There's less stress that way. Get a little more educating done.
Can you guys even hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man? The underwear thing. He's not doing the underwear. Okay, Rambo does not iron and fold underwear.
No, he wants your underwear, Tough.
Oh, I could only dream.
This is just so brutal, and yet I can't look away.
I'm glad that was joking around. I had to double take that. I didn't know if yeah. There's a reason why I made Rambo a moderator in my chat, because he's able to handle those things too. Alrighty, look at that. We got water, boys and girls. I'm gonna have to go over and watch some of Rambo's videos to learn some of the other.
And yet I can't look away.
Some of the other stuff, kind of give myself a refresher course in a lot of farm sim ways, the ways of the farming simulator. See if we can get right on the edge. Control R. By the way, for those of you that don't know what I'm doing, when you set this to replace down here, and then you put your mouse cursor, you see that pole in the middle there? That little pole tells you where you're at. It's kind of like a transit stick, a dummy stick. And you can look up there and see what your level is. And if you hit Control R, wherever the center of that, wherever that pole is sitting, that you'll copy that height, and you can use that to level everything to that same height. And that's exactly what I've done here.
That's
It's
essentially your grade marker.
basically, yes. It's like a story pole for a transit. And you can just tap it, and with it set, you know you won't go too far. Like here, I'm just using this, even though you're not supposed to use it this way, because the pros that do this actually I'm gonna have to go ahead and download it, Rambo. Thanks to my viewers, they've been keeping me. Well, my viewers, I say that primarily. Shotgun Face is been donating to me left and right. He's a great guy, a great friend of mine. But which is why I like it when he drinks, because when he drinks, he gets really goofy with that donation button. But no, Shotgun's a good friend. He's actually talking about coming up here pretty soon, and that would be awesome.
At least he's donating it to you, not single moms,
Another thing, Shotgun. Another thing, I actually quit smoking, believe it or not. I took to vaping and quit smoking, so I feel pretty good about myself there. I've smoked since I was 15 years old, or 14 years old, actually.
What was that, Hunter?
I was about to say that I definitely need Shotgun's address so I can send him some alcohol before I stream next time.
Yeah, Hunter, he's been doing videos and stuff on YouTube as well, guys. You guys really should head over and check his channel out. Dude's got amazing setup. I love his setup. I literally drool every time I see it. There we go.
Thank you very much for your nice words.
Was that the guy with the cable wallpaper?
Yes, that's Hunter's setup. It's an awesome setup. I love his setup. He's been doing videos. He's trying to do a lot in English. He's learning the language, which I think he's doing a great job of it. I mean, he's the first time he come in. How long ago was that when you first come in, Hunter?
But when it was, or how it was?
How long ago was it when you first came in here? It was like 6 months ago, wasn't it? 8 months ago?
Yeah, it's so much between 6 and 8 months, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in that time period, you've really picked up a lot. I mean,
well, he can speak the language better than some people. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, better than. But that's the way it is with us Americans. We're lazy. We are lazy as all get out. I mean. Uh-oh. Rambo's eating.
At least you can pronunciate.
Rambo's cooking food. I wonder what he's cooking. Has to be better than what I cooked for myself tonight. Woofda.
That game I asked for, someone put his finger up his butt.
Oh my god. Yeah. I was just gonna ask you about that game, and now I'm kind of nervous about playing a game like that. I wonder, Mike, if I could get away with spanning that. No, I can't, because the road down here dips down too low. All right. Well, now that we've got that done, we've got some of our level. You guys have gotten to see a lot of the different pieces of I'm sorry, I had to take a moment to read a message. I can't approve as I'm running here right now.
No, I'll let you approve that one. I've been deleting some of them, so.
Luckily enough, on this live stream, my chat isn't coming up on my stream, so. But in the future, guys, I'm trying to clean my channel up due to YouTube's
bull crap,
undesirable behavior as of late.
It's all my fault. So.
Okay, now we need to replace that last trigger, and we're good to go. Right?
So you almost got ready to rock and roll then.
Yeah, we should be able to replace this trigger here with. Oh my god, if I remember right, this trigger is a pain. Let's get out of terrain editing mode. Yeah, this trigger is incorporated with this. Delete that. Delete that. You know, I think I'm gonna have to take that whole trigger box. Yeah, that whole trigger box comes up with that. So we're gonna Control X, as you guys know, that's how we pull this out of here in the first place.
It looks like the spacebar is not the best place for a push to talk button.
No.
Not really.
It doesn't work too well, brother.
Okay, whoever said that I wanted someone to stick their finger up my butt, that is not what I said. I said I wanted them to stick their finger up my butt and pull me in.
Oh man.
Yeah, I just read something about putting fingers in butts, and this is where I stopped reading it.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say to you about your yeah.
No, I'm just sitting here all quiet like.
Yeah.
It's not the weirdest thing I've said. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever
don't. Yeah. You know, silence is golden. You know that. You ever heard the old expression, "Hurrah, the sins of fucking silence"?
Now I have.
Okay, now we can delete that grain station trigger. All that work just to get to that point, right? Uh-oh.
Remember, Toffee's a millennial.
Okay, need a little nicotine fix there. We are importing our new trigger now. And does anybody know what I named that? Co-op trigger. Ah! It's beautiful. It's why I come up with these clever names like this. Okay, so the trigger should be in this mess.
Tough, since when are you into this map modding stuff?
I've been into it quite a while, buddy. I've been doing this for, shoot, about 5 years now. 4 years.
His first video was when he did this Farming Simulator 15 on how to change your stock machinery.
Yeah.
How to mod it.
Oh, that's how to put stock equipment in a map.
Cool.
Yeah.
How to do that?
Going back, that was going back to Featherville.
Yeah. Long time ago.
How long ago, approximately? Oh my gosh!
Jesus, shotgun.
Dude, shotgun. What the?
Yeah.
Gamer, it's called stocks.
It's called
what do
stocks.
You
We
mean?
got
$150.
Control V.
160.
Yeah.
Man, Tough, you're racking
At least you're
up that
keeping count for me.
Good thing you're keeping.
260 shotgun.
Well, thank you very much, Shotgun. It's always appreciated, brother.
Tough, you better share some of that with
Shut
me.
your mouth. It's an honor.
It's an honor.
Yes, it's an honor to help the tough.
I feel special now. I feel really
No.
special now.
Yep, all your experience is mine now.
Remember that
Yes.
whole entire thing when we were talking about you drinking and then you showed me this video rum in Red Bull or something? I don't think you're in
I
your
just
right
showed
mind
you
right
the
now.
song, and I am perfectly in my mind, son. Let
Oh,
me
yeah.
tell you
You
something.
just gave Tough $160.
Yes, I have done worse. I have given people plenty of stuff, but that's for another time, my friend. This is Tough's live stream. Let him live stream.
and you can't argue with that right there. I mean,
Tough, you're just happy because you got the money.
No, I
No,
love
he's
Shotgun
happy
like a brother.
because we are more connected than you could ever imagine, that gamer. That's all you need to know.
And that right there is how we get the trigger in place for that one. So now we have completely made this to where we can dump grain at the farm. We can track it back here and sell it. But we don't want to just stop there, do we? We actually want to do the fields. So now is going to be field dimension time. We're not going to do that on this field though, because this field is very essential to keep this field shaped the way it is. So we're going to go over here, because there is an area that we can make square. There is an area in this map that we can make square, and it will be right over here. Yes. Okay. This is probably the most fun time doing maps or working with game maps, things like that. It's just, to me, it's the most fun time anyways, because you can actually shape things. You can do whatever you want and nobody's gonna bitch about it. Unless you got a whole group of guys who bitch about everything, then you'll know my pain. No, I'm kidding. Let's go with
I love how Randy has his own rage room.
There's reasons to that.
we actually was gonna make you your own rage room.
Ooh, let's do that. No, let's do my own corner. My special corner.
Well,
oh, yeah, that game's special corner.
Yeah, that gamer special corner. Well, the thing is, you know, then we'd have the pedophile police here and all that crap all the time. And
I'll be back.
All right, brother.
What do you think would go on in my special corner, Tough?
I don't want to know. That's one thing I do know. Okay, let's try to get that right there. And
Who
let's
knows? Maybe
do
you
it
would be involved.
out of no.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Tough. When is my room be added?
Oh, Tough, I'm almost halfway there. Don't worry. We'll make it there by the end of the stream.
Oh, there you go. All right. Okay, there we go. Finally. Don't you love the way Giants is right on top of everything?
Oh my God,
Okay.
I needed more.
Oh yeah. He said and you missed the best part. You might want to rewind the stream to when he did.
Why?
Oh, you'll get a kick out of it, so.
Why? What do you do?
Well, I'm not going to ruin it. I am not going to ruin it for you. I want you just to hear it. Okay.
Who, me?
No, talking to Athena.
No, I know. Silly.
Silly goose. Let's plant. Let's go with this. And what did I discover before? Was the magical numbers? Was it 5, 6?
Okay, here's the best part.
A half hour later, it's gonna kick in.
Okay, so Tough. You have 25 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down.
Duramax, what's up, brother?
Statistics now.
Yes. Statistics.
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 Shotgun. We might want to give up because we used like a $5 word on him.
Ah, I see. So should we be like analytics? There we go.
So remember
The
when I
anal
had
part
to
will
use that-
confuse him.
Remember when I had to use that spelling thing and I just don't text anything in here?
Remember when I was in high school vocab
I don't know,
and
you'll
I
see
had
the
to spell the
notification.
word wow and I messed up?
Why? How do you
Because of
spell it?
this situation right now. It was
Hold on.
Whoa there.
Hold on. Before this goes too much further, I need to do one thing, Shotgun.
Tough, teach me.
Oh, he just made you.
I'm all eyes right now. I'm watching.
Okay,
You
there. I just made you an admin, so.
That works. I'm not gonna do anything tonight, but tomorrow maybe.
Thank you,
Thank
the
you,
Demented, for the
baby.
donation. I appreciate it, man. I always
Demented,
appreciate it.
I am your bro for life. Keep it up. Well, maybe not like that, but like, good job.
Good job.
Why is there a dancing baby?
Because that's what I demanded, and it happened.
Yes, he did.
You should do Kazoo Kid.
I
Or
should
mine's
do
a
a Ouija
dog.
board.
Mine's a dog with one of those scratcher thingies. Like, never mind. You guys wouldn't get it.
Don't start me with the dogs on the scratching post. My dog, my 4 dogs,
Yeah,
is
listen.
crazy.
This is just so
And they
brutal,
decide
and yet
to
I
try
can't
and
look
use me as
away.
a scratch post, and that is not acceptable in this household.
Oh God. Thanks for the sub, that gamer. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Trigger
man.
icon by field by trigger. It's all right here. Control B and poop. There we go. Now we're actually going to. Oh man, I can't remember which direction the dots got to point, but we will remember one way or another.
You gotta point towards you, Tough.
Yeah, they got to point towards me. And you know what I did? I planted foliage in this, and I don't need to. That's the only way you can test and make sure this is working. You cannot have foliage in here.
Sir, would that be the mesh layer?
Well, it's part of a...
What is that? Dude, Blue Dragon just posted a picture of... I don't even want to know.
Alright, hold on.
I think I
It's
just
not
came.
going on YouTube. Then it's
What's
not
up, Glass?
on the stream.
Gaming, that's a test bench.
Okay.
Pretty much, you take, it's like your motherboard, everything that's like inside and field about the case, pretty much.
Hello?
Hello?
There we go.
What's up?
Hello, Mike.
Now, I hope this is right. I'm always been a little crusty on the dimensions, field dimensions. So hopefully I get this right.
Also, that gamer, Tough and I fantasized over cases for a long time, so just leave there.
You want me
Yes.
to send you a
Oh my
picture
God.
of my case?
What?
Do you want me to send you a
Oh,
picture
damn
of
it.
my case? Is more the question.
Oh
instead of you
God,
sending me a
yes.
picture of
That
my
is a
case.
sexy case.
Nah, this sucks because I got a good picture of Tough on his stream because it froze on my end and it won't let me send because the file's too big.
Ah, damn it.
That would have been fun to see.
I think Tough
I can
has
just
more going
email it
on
to
than
Tough
he-
and show
he
him that
says.
way.
Okay.
Proof's in the pudding, right?
Yes, it is. Can't remember which way this goes.
Alright, I've reached officially the 50% mark of the milliliter of my rum, so let's do it.
What?
Athena, all you need to know is I'm having a good time. That's it.
Yeah.
So you gotta tell me what you said because it doesn't let me scroll back in his video.
You'll just have to watch the
Well,
video
you're gonna have
later
to come
and
down
hear
here
it.
with me then.
He's drinking again.
Where?
Or Shotgun said you can come see him.
Oh my God, he's in my leather and lace dungeon. Bye,
That's
y'all.
an invite.
And Duff not even concerned.
I know, right?
Okay. Now I don't remember which one is which, so we're gonna try them both and see what the hell happens here.
Oh,
save it
they're
up.
in their lace and leather room. I wonder what's going on there.
And there's a few other things that I'm going to go through while I'm doing this too, guys. But I think for, our purposes right now, we're going to go ahead and take our time. Do things right. Do things one step at a time.
We're gonna end the stream for a second, like, no.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Tough, what setup are you using for your vape?
Wismec, Gen 3 mod and a Crown 3 tank.
Nice.
Using a 0.5 coil, 0.5 stainless coil with a, and I'm running about 60 watts.
Not bad.
I don't like a hot vape. Burn your tongue. And why is Giants Editor not closing out?
Did you save it before you closed it out?
Yep.
I'll shoot in a picture of my setup.
Maybe. I don't know why it's not closing. We'll give it a few more seconds here to close. There
Are
we
you
go.
gonna test out the map?
And we're gonna test out what we've done so far.
I was gonna join, or I was gonna download all the mods, but I'm gonna be finished building my new PC here.
It opened back up. Now it closes. Yay! Oh shit! One more thing. Don't worry about. Now let's take and close this out. Pull up my mods folder. Okay. Let's just drag it and drop it. Being how I'm running, I run an SSD for my files, all my program files, things like that. I don't have separated hard drives for dropping mods on, so it's one of those things. I just move the file wherever it ends up, wherever on my PC. I'm only running with 2 hard drives. I'm using an SSD for the program files. It's 500 gigs, but still I don't use it for anything. Anybody that knows anything about
Are you
PCs.
using a mechanical for your Windows, or are you using an SSD for your Windows?
I'm using SSD for my Windows.
So you're using a standard hard drive for the other stuff.
Yep, standard hard drive for the other shit.
You're using a mechanical and a solid state like
Yeah, yeah. It's what makes everything load up fast. I can boot my
Is my
computer
picture
in about
not
30
sending?
seconds.
You probably have no permissions.
Hey, Tough, what do you use for a green screen?
Okay.
A piece of cloth I bought at Walmart.
That's what everyone does. I'm gonna do that.
No, I know someone that's using green Bristol board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I have to actually start. I have to actually start a new deal because the terrain that I edited will not save.
Why does it look like there's water?
Because it
he's
will.
in the wrong he's in the wrong save.
What happened is every time you edit the terrain, levels of terrain, it won't save.
You got to start a new game.
You got to start a new game. So we'll do that later. First things first, we need to check and see. Actually, I have to start a new save game. Damn, I can't English tonight. Be a great place to open up a YouTube channel, wouldn't it?
English harder for you today, Tough?
Yeah, welcome to my world.
I think you
like
pull,
I said, you
pull
can
it off
speak
better than I
better
do.
than some of them.
Hey, Tough, did you get a picture sent to you from me yet?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't checked. I've been busy focused on this. I make enough mistakes without being distracting myself with other stuff. Okay.
All right.
Wow, Tough. English hard for you tonight, big time.
English, no good. Oh my God, Uncle Mike, porn?
No bueno.
No bueno, señor.
Que no sé.
Whoever, I'll give up. I got the worst setup ever, man. I'm still running up.
What's a fast car? Look at that, Rambo145.com right there. Putting that advertisement up for him. What did I? Oh yeah, that's the one, the little tow bar thing. That's right.
Yeah, that needs updated.
Does it?
Yeah, that's one of the ones updating.
Let's go with. Do we have something fast in here?
Check the trucks.
Randy's Pete.
No.
Green.
Where the fuck are they? Oh, cars. That's right. Oh, we got this.
The Dodge is pretty quick.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need money. I need money, Uncle Mike. Send me some money, Uncle Mike. Please, Uncle Mike, send me some money. Thank you, Uncle Mike.
Zero.
If you need something fast, just hire a UPS guy because they are long gone before you even at the door.
Well, that's because they're not paid to stand there and make you sign it. They just.
Wow, there's a lot of lag for that to start up. I push the pedal and like 10 seconds later, it's like, oh yeah. I've got to change that water texture, or that water plane.
Yep.
Well, actually, the diffuse texture. I got to take the waves out of it. That will come up through the bottom, through the map, through the ground of the map. Whoa!
I told you it was fast.
Good Lord!
The handling, on the other hand.
Looks like another thing that needs work.
Golly!
Green, why are you eating your mic?
I don't know.
Ah! Whoa! Ah!
That truck has actually had a lot of work done to it.
Yeah, we need to do a little more to it.
It still needs the camera fixed, the speed knocked down, a couple of Conairs.
We're gonna have to redo that water plane and shrink them back down. That's too big. The waves are too high.
Yeah. Looks
And
good
I
though.
always thought that WordKit is a bad driver.
Oh, he's always
Holy
bad.
cow! Where did I do that one field at? Is it off
It
this road
depends
here?
on what game Word's playing on, if he's a bad driver or not.
Oofda.
He's actually pretty good in GTA.
I mean, PUBG and H1Z1 heck no.
Okay, that for some reason is not the proper way to set that, because this is the field right here,
Yeah.
and that is not the proper way to set the indicators. So I'm gonna have to research that, or trial and error it, one of the two. Yeah, because it's not working. But our triggers will be working. Did I load in the right map, Mike?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
you did, but that field's not planted anymore.
Yeah, that first field wasn't planted.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's coming through the map.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh. Yes. I'm getting sick now, guys. I don't know. Little woozy here.
Yeah, the camera needs fixed on that truck.
I need my lunch back. Oh, no, on your feet. Thank you so much. Rambo, if you would like to dabble with this map yourself, just let me know. I can zip it up and send it to you.
Tough, are you modding for ATS2?
I do a little bit of work in ATS2, but not a whole lot. I'm at the stage where I can switch parts around and things like that, but not real severe. For me, ATS is so hard for me to grasp onto.
Okay.
It's a real tough game. I mean, if I buried my mind into it and tried a little harder, I suppose I could probably get further, but yeah. Yeah, I might take you up on that too, Rambo, because I'm so rusty, man. There's a lot of things changed between 15 and 17. I'm just barely scraping the edges of what all they've changed. So, but it's fun, as always. One thing I did notice I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go in and edit the prices of everything. I've noticed that the prices and the field outputs are different from 15 to 17. When you created a map, it was like it would just, you would start playing and you ended up making too much money. But this, and you actually don't make as much unless you take the time to edit the field prices and the field outputs.
So are you gonna change the map tough, or can I start downloading all the mods in the map?
We're gonna change the map, but the other mods, we're gonna keep those going.
They're gonna update it probably.
Yeah, there'll be updates periodically. Well, like always, we'll go through the old mods. We'll find all the errors. I'm hell on errors. I hate errors. I will go through and eliminate as many errors as I possibly can as we go, and the other guys will too. They'll go through.
Should I not download the mods yet?
Oh, if you want to, go ahead. We're playing Fridays or Wednesdays, so be good if you want to play with us. Make sure you have the mods.
All right, cool.
But yeah, Rambo, definitely. There's quite a few things I'll have to hit you up about and see if you know anything about them. I know you guys got some amazing stuff over there. I was over there checking your newest run of mods out, and man, you guys really kicking some ass over there.
Yeah, and be sure you have enough time to download the mods one by one.
Oh yeah, I'll take as long as it takes. There's not the link for the mods.
Cup next time you get up.
Last week's video.
Red Solo Cup. Solo Mio Cup.
Red Solo Cup. Fill you up.
Let's have a party.
Are we getting rid of that trailer park?
I've got a friend of mine is going to college right now. He's learning XML scripting and stuff like that. He's going to go ahead and work on things and start working with Farm Sim for Lua scripting. So I'm kind of excited for that.
This is just so brutal, and yet I can't look
loves
away.
working with XML, so. But his big dream is to get into game coding. So this will be right up his alley, being able to mess with this. Turn it into a full-time job is what I'll end up doing for him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out, guys. Have fun.
All right, Green. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me join and watch and
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for in this guy. He's big into gaming himself, so if we can get him hooked up into doing this stuff, it'd be freaking amazing.
Oh,
and the nice
mods for you.
Well, the nice thing is he only lives 8 miles away from me, so.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go.
Here, I've still got one cup flipped off to the side.
Huh. That's gonna get a copyright strike off his own stream.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and just see if I can get this to working. Really? Oh, that's right, because the edge of the field.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Alright, I'm jumping off for the night. Night, y'all.
Hey.
All right, brother. Have a good night, man.
Good luck with finish up the map tough.
Yep.
Should I download the map or should I wait on that?
Probably be playing the county line map.
Okay, cool.
god, Butters.
Let's get out of this combine. I really need to get my Kenworth in this game. Well, I say my Kenworth, it's actually Rambo's Kenworth. I just love that day cab. It's so much fun to use in this game, and it makes sense having a day cab on a farm. There we go. But yeah, he come in here, what was it, 2 months ago, and said that when Chris come in and said he was gonna go to school for coding,
Yeah,
computer programming and coding and stuff like that. And he was just getting into XML coding when he told me about that, and I was like, oh boy, do I got something for you then, buddy. And I says, you know what a Lua script is? And he's like, yeah. And I says, good. Learn all you can from all those geeks that you go to school with. Whoa. Glad I took the collision out of that one.
Still hitting those sign stuff like back in the day?
Yeah. Yeah, some of those collisions. I actually took that collision out because of Phoenix. Remember, he was running into that left and right when he was doing mod spotlights.
I believe that trailer park is still in there, though.
Oh, crap. I didn't script the triggers in. I'm pretty sure you got to script the triggers in now, don't you?
You scripted in the fill triggers. You didn't script in the dump triggers. But again, you have the dump anywhere mod. Well, it's not a mod. It's a dump anywhere feature now, so...
Well, yeah, but I want to make sure our... See, look at that, man. That thing should be full right now. I'm going to have to edit the... Yeah, I bet I didn't. I know I didn't do it. I know I didn't do it. Because I don't remember naming anything. Yep, not getting a dump icon. Definitely forgot that portion of the goodie stream. So this is just going to be a save and go. So what do we got to? What?
You see who's in chat?
Oh yeah, what's up, Glass?
Man, these mods are just freaking nutso.
What's mods are nutso?
The mods, there's so many mods.
Oh no.
No.
Nothing. We've only got 3 gigs of mods in the folder right now. It gets worse.
The worst thing is I can't download them all.
Why can't you?
I don't. It says that I have to have the full version.
Oh, you have to download just a few at a time.
One at a time.
Yeah,
okay.
one at a time. Over
you know what?
and over.
It keeps you from getting into trouble. You know what? You're going to thank me for that. You'll be like, thank you, Tuffy, for keeping me out of trouble. You kept me so busy downloading mods to play with you that I haven't busted any windows. I haven't robbed no poor old ladies. You're going to be just so happy with yourself.
I'm not gonna be happy when I'm 50 years old and I'm still trying to freaking download these mods.
That's nothing. Our last...
Is your Wi-Fi that bad?
What we actually FS15 we trimmed the mod folder down and we got it down to 5 gigs of mods. And that was it. I was not going any less than 5 gigs.
I think the last server we had, Tough, before you gave it up was what, 3.5 gig?
Yeah.
And they were trimmed.
we fought like hell with Varied Games to get more mod space.
Yeah. That's
Like-
after we killed their server farm. Yeah. I don't think Varied Games liked us too much after that.
I know they hated me. They had to have hated me. I bet when I let the server go with those guys, I bet it was like, oh, phew, it's about time, you know? All right. Well, while having that set that way is the most amazing thing, that water plane is just too damn big. So, we're gonna... No, that's the ducks. We're actually gonna have to downsize that and put in several water planes. And 0 and 0.
Don't think, just do.
2. I've done
Wait
this.
a second, was it one of you guys who just said I've been thinking?
What?
Did someone just say I've been thinking?
No, not around here.
Because I guess I just heard an ad or something and it said I've been thinking, and that's why I said don't think, just do.
Okay, now that we got that out of the way, got that mess done.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta find the
Think
name of
just
this
do.
trigger.
The last time I've done this, the police didn't agree with me.
What do you mean?
County line.
The last time I was acting like don't think, just do.
That's what she said.
I wish it would be what she said.
Oh! Did I get that wrong? Okay, this is for what?
Oh, Tuffy, you know what game you should play?
I have no
The
clue, but I got a
Forest.
feeling that you're gonna tell me.
The Forest.
I played The Forest.
When?
We can't play it anymore. YouTube.
YouTube gives me a
sons of-
strike on the boobies. Actually, it's not a strike. What they do is they they don't demonetize. They don't demonetize your videos. Demonetization means that they make it to where you don't make any money. What YouTube is doing is they're putting stipulations on your videos.
Someone should file a class action lawsuit on them against the.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
It's in the rules and regulations.
Because it's actually correct. It's in their rules. It's something that they've put out there in the first place. So, okay, let's go.
Then just go
with...
stream to Twitch.
Yeah, they're even stricter.
What?
No, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon of jumping off of YouTube. I'm going to tell you something about doing things like that. Have a good night, Glass. Thanks for swinging by, brother.
Later,
Appreciate
Glass.
it.
Nice seeing you, man.
Let me tell you something about going over to Twitch or another streaming platform. It's okay if you're just going to do that for your violent games, but in the end, it's going to cost you. Okay, you're basically, in essence, you're going to walk away from your sub base, your fans. These are people that tune in to you because they like watching you. They like seeing what you have to say. So.
Yeah, but you can tell them to go over to Twitch if they would like to see you.
Yeah, but you can get banned off of Twitch a lot faster than you can YouTube.
So
they don't care about violence or anything
They
like
don't,
that.
but they care about your language.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You say the wrong word on Twitch, you're banned, man.
Okay, we need to get what is the name of that
So-
trigger?
That's weird.
Co-op elevator. Copy. But anyways, and that's the thing. That's why I will not do that. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, hey, guys, I really like you guys, but I'm going to dump on you because I want to go over to some place where I can make money. No, I'm not going to do that. It's one of those things. My fans come here to see me. They don't they don't come here or they don't go to Mixer and stuff like that. I would be asking my fans to follow me there. Now, I don't think that much of myself to actually ask my fans to follow me. I may start streaming on another platform, the games that YouTube doesn't like seeing, but it's not to abandon my fans. I'm playing games on YouTube, and I will continue playing games on YouTube to my fans that are here that want to see me here. Whether I make money off of it or not, I will do it just for that reason. There's principle, and you got to have morals. You got to definitely realize what's important, and that is what's important.
Yeah, well, the thing with YouTube right now is just screwed up the whole entire thing.
So what's the name? Co-op Elevator? Yes, it is. What, hun? Control V.
I can't believe you have 23 people watching you mod a map. That's just cool.
Oh yeah, it's this way all the time. I believe that's correct. I've never scripted these triggers in, so it might be hunt and peck. It might be hit and miss.
I wish I would have half of them on my streams.
It comes in time, you know.
Yeah, it does, man.
It takes a bit, but once they start getting to where they start coming around, it seems like once you get the first few regulars, they're like there in every live stream, then they start trickling in real good. And the biggest thing is just not giving up, and that's what the.
Yeah, sometimes it's really, I don't know, is demotivating the right word for it? I don't know. The last 2 streams I did, there was absolutely no one watching, and at this time I always start thinking about, like, why the hell am I doing this?
Yeah, you do. And it is hard to get over that feeling, but once they start taking off, then they start taking off. What the hell channels am I looking for here? Cannot remember the grass channels. God, it's been eons since I've done this.
Now you can get some of those wicked driving videos that you guys put out up there. You know, I'm pretty sure your channel would take off.
God, Mike.
And
you know, I'm picking on them.
The saddest thing about it is that I still don't have seen Tough or Athena on my stream yet.
Ooh, we just called you out. We watch your stream, Tough.
Actually, I have been in Hunter's streams, quite a few of them. I don't talk though. I'll tell you why. You're just
not there.
You're just getting started out, and what happens when the people that are there see me start talking, then it becomes about me and no longer about you.
Yep.
So
the streamer.
I don't want to do that to you. You know, in time you'll get bigger, and then it won't be such an impact on you. But right now, it's like it's pretty disheartening when you're sitting there streaming your tail off, and you're putting in all this work, and then somebody like me comes in there and is like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And all of a sudden, everybody lights up and starts talking. It's just really disheartening.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about something about the stream, like kind of guiding them towards talking about the stream and whoever is streaming, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could guide someone to try to talk about.
What I prefer doing is when somebody's live streaming, somebody else, you know, is doing that, I like to go in and actually promote their channel and mine. I love doing that. helping other guys out, getting them started live stream. Take it easy, Kenworth. Thanks for stopping by and watching, man. Appreciate it. But actually doing that is kind of fun. You know, you get to be a part of somebody else's channel, be a positive influence, and use your own hard work to kind of promote somebody else. It's just nice. You can nice when you're bringing your fans to a good channel. Now, when you send them to a bad channel, then you feel bad. And that's why I'm so particular with who I'll actually advertise, because I don't want to.
So that's why you don't advertise me.
You got to earn it.
I wasn't.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Since
when am I a bad channel, Tough?
It's one of those things. You got to earn it. You got to earn it, and earning it is like with Hunter. You know, Hunter's always been supportive. He's been here. He's active in chat. When one of my viewers has a problem, he can help. He's more than willing to take his time and talk to him. That to me shows that you've got good character. And like Rambo says, it takes time, you know.
Yep.
No, you're making me blushing, man.
But that's the thing, you know, just like Rambo, I don't know how many hundreds of his live streams and videos and everything I've commented on myself. And I never once ever expected Rambo to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go check this guy. I never even asked him, because, you know, I don't want to force somebody to do that. I want him to be like, oh yeah, well, I've been talking to this guy. He's been live streamed. I'm going to go check out and see what he's like, you know. Let them make their own choices. You don't ask people to come see you. You do that on your own channel. You'll be like, yeah, I'm doing this. You want to see it? Come check out this new series of videos I'm doing. Because your sub base already likes you.
That's why we delete those comments on any of our chats.
Yeah.
Check out my channel. No.
And like Rambo, I don't need to promote Rambo's channel, but I still do. You know, he's been in my recommended channels now, or in my preferred channels, whatever the hell that is. He's been there since I started my channel. Him, Phoenix. In fact, those two were the first that I put in my followed channels and things like that. And there's a reason for that, because I like their personalities. I like what they do. Yeah, it is real close, Rambo. Real close to cheating. It's that sub trading and stuff like that. Yeah. I hate that.
And YouTube's actually catching on to it.
Yep. Which I don't see why, because really, guys, having subs means nothing. It means nothing. You got to get the people to want to watch what you're doing. It doesn't matter.
The only thing that's going to get you is a fancy plaque you can put on your wall.
Yeah, and it's useless. I want people to watch what I'm doing, not be subbed to my channel. If I had 5 subs and I was getting 1 million views per video, I'd be tickled pink.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's the way it is.
Tickled pink?
I don't want to be that drone that's out there. Oh, if you like what you see, man, you know what to do. Hit that sub button. It's useless. It's useless. You got to put out good content. When you show up, you want people to be like, I like what this guy's talking about. I like what he's doing. Or maybe I like what he's saying. I just whatever. Maybe you're the type of person that has the ability to make somebody feel just a little better about themselves by watching your video. You find your niche and you latch onto it and you build on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's good advice.
And I'll tell you where I learned 99% of my modding from was from Rambo. 99% of the things I'm able to do myself is from sitting and watching Rambo's videos. He'd sit there and he'd say, here, download my mod, tear it apart. I want people to learn. I don't want to be that guy sitting there on my ass and saying, I know everything, and if you want this, you're gonna have to do it yourself. He's not that way. He takes his time to do it himself. He's learned it, and he likes to teach others.
Yep.
And anything you do, especially YouTube, if you're going to do anything for a channel, make sure you're doing something that's going to better people. When they walk away from your channel, give them something to walk away with. Whatever it is. If you just give them a life lesson for the day, then so be it. It was something that they gained from your channel. If they're feeling sad and you made them feel happy, you gave them a spark of hope, you know? It is. Rambo hit the nail right on the head there. It's a pain in the rear 90% of the time to do modding videos, because when you're doing it, you don't know what feels good. You don't know what's right. You don't know what's taken too long. You don't know what's, you know, it's just, you actually just feel like you're droning through something. So,
and everybody hates you in the end.
I look at that and I just look at it. I take it with a grain of salt. You know, I have been called a mod thief so many times, and I'm sorry, I've never broken into anybody's computer and taken their mods. I just haven't. Now I have went and downloaded mods. I've downloaded mods aplenty off of the same sites that everybody else downloads them from.
They still say
How do you make a mod?
What's that?
How do you make a mod?
How do you make a mod like from scratch?
I guess, yeah.
Well, you start out with a 3D program or a design program like TurboCAD, something like that. You build each and every individual piece and you assemble those together, and then you run them through other programs via like Blender or something like, you know, one of those types of programs. Making a mod from point A, you know, from scratch all the way up the line is quite a process. And truth be told, there aren't very many guys that's truly made a mod from the 0 point. That means you have nothing in your hands at all. There aren't very many guys that's truly made the entire process themselves. Each guy has their specialization, their special area. Most of the mods you see in Farming Simulator were created by guys. The actual original mod, the mod design, was done by somebody who will never in their life play this game. They'll never pick up Farming Simulator and play. They do that because they're in different types of a field. They're either toy designers and they built that as a model to show the workings of the toy, or they are maybe other game designers that are just designing props. They're objects that they're creating for different reasons other than gaming. So
or it's been reskinned about 500 different times.
So, and that's why you have these weird scale problems in these games, because they're not built for this game. They're built for other games. And they go into programs like 3D Max and things like that, and they'll sell them. Okay? So, let's say Joe Blow wants to build a mod. Well, what he's going to do is his first step is going to be go to 3D Max or one of these other sites, 3ds Max or whatever. He's going to buy a model. Once he buys the model, then he is going to run it through Blender or through what's the other program? It's been so long since I've dealt with that. I can't.
AutoCAD or something like that.
No, not AutoCAD. The other one. I can't think of it. It's been so long since I've been on it.
Mario?
Anyway, well, that's the opposite side of the spectrum of Blender. It's the one before that. But anyways, you'll bring into a program that actually takes the 3D models and puts textures to where you can take the 3D model apart. Then you'll run it into Blender. Now that you're able to tear it apart, or you'll run it through Maya, either way. You'll run it through, you'll put the textures on it. That's what's called the baking process. and that's where you get your actual textures in the game, on the pieces of metal pipes and things like that. Once you go through that process, then you've been through 3ds Max, where the blueprinter designer created it on a CAD program. Then you brought it into your next program, be it Blender, Maya, whichever. And after you've done that, then it comes to Giants Editor. And that's the last step in the whole mix. Well, not the last step, because then you got to go through and you got a guy that handles the XMLs and things like that. Most guys that are real good in Giants Editor and XMLing, they're not really the greatest in Blender and Maya, and vice versa. You're not going to run across a whole lot of guys that's good all the way across the board. Joe Lindbergh was one guy that was very good in Maya and 3ds Max. The guy was, but his father, I believe, was he was familiar with that. He was an architect, so
tough.
He grew up with an influence of that already in his life, so he understood a lot better.
I just finished downloading every single mod.
Proud of you.
Thanks, man. You helped me get out of trouble.
Yep. All right. Well, we got a little bit of grass there. That's going to be the next project in this whole mess of projects I have.
Yeah, we got to make a big ass grass field.
Yeah, I got a little bit that I can mow. I want to make sure I got the grass set to mowable.
Yeah, because I love mowing the grass.
Me too.
Nothing's worse than starting a live stream and realizing that you done screwed up and nobody can grow mass. Mow grass. How about that? Uno mas.
Uno mas.
Uno mas is easy. Can you say it in German?
Uno gromasso.
I can say nai, and that's it. That you got it. That's it. Well, I can eins, wein, drein. That's it.
Yeah, that's one. Eins, weins. Yeah. That's because you watched Jamaican bobsled team there.
No, actually, you know where that come from? For me, was
Cool Runnings.
No, from Call of Duty World at War.
Somebody's got
love
Netflix.
That game on you.
Somebody's got Netflix. That's the only reason he knows what that movie is.
Dude, I love that movie. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, man, it's bobsled time.
Usually when I'm entering someone's TS or Discord, they always want me to do the chopper thing.
That's because
like Mike.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Hey, Tough, you gotta do me a favor. You gotta make a combine with a set of straight pipes on it. Coming right up alongside the cab.
I'm scared, Mike. Why must I do this?
Why does the Canadian this?
I don't know. I see there's got a pink combine. I just want a set of straight pipes on the combine.
Well, I've got about 12 minutes left of tonight's live stream, guys. While we're here, I would like to know if you guys would like to see more of this tomorrow night. Just goofing around doing the map work.
Whenever you live stream, I will always join, just to let you know.
Hey, Tough, run over there and make
Doesn't
sure the
matter
door
what
is still
you do.
automatically open, or do you gotta press the mouse button?
No, these doors, I haven't done the door triggers yet.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
kinda
have
thought
to.
Yes, have them set to auto open, because that walk up and press the button shit sucks.
Oh, okay. What was I doing? Mowing.
Yeah, mowers.
Oh, I didn't throw it in either.
Sorry.
Let's do it with a tractor.
So, can someone help me install some farming simulator mods?
What do you need help with? Just drop them in your mod folder.
Where do I go to program files 86 and all that kind of jazz?
No.
You actually go to my documents, my games, and there is a FS17 folder, and inside this there is the mods folder.
See,
Okay, cool.
I told you he's not just a pretty face. What's up now?
Oh, well,
Oh.
I guess I'm far away from being a pretty face.
Aw, listen to you, man. I think he's
That's
a pretty
how you
face. I think he's a beautiful man.
Show off.
I really
Oh,
do.
you don't got a this pink tractor in there. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't. I should actually stop the game and throw it in.
Yeah, you should get out there and then drive that around.
Front block, no. Yeah, let's
what the
rig this
heck,
thing
man?
out. What is this? Holy crap! Ooh, front hydros. Ooh, front loader attachment.
Okay, my
Well-
documents, my games, Farming Simulator 17, and mods.
Yeah.
Wheel
Double click on
setup.
Formulator 17, and then at
And
the top
mods,
you'll
yeah.
see one that says mods, and you open it up and you drag everything in there.
Where the heck did everything go?
I don't know.
It's whatever you have your files downloaded to.
I just downloaded them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now open up another file, go to my downloads and check my downloads.
Okay, downloads, and then they're all over the place.
Can I do traffic tomorrow?
Yeah, he's wondering how to add traffic to a new map.
Oh, traffic splines? Yeah, I can do traffic
Yeah.
splines tomorrow. I usually skip that till like the very last, but you know what? I'll kick the traffic
Yeah, but-
splines up.
We never have traffic on our maps anyway, so.
Randy dislikes the traffic.
No, that's because they hit you and they send you halfway across the map and you hit them at the dead stop.
Well, of course. Of course. I had the jumping tractor, you know, the combine. Okay, if I remember right, this thing. Why is it?
Gotta unfold it and you control it with your mouse, sir.
Huh. I thought you could swing it while it was still folded.
You can turn it, but you gotta turn your mouse.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you have to unfold it to. You have to unfold it to swing it, which
I do not care if these are FSX mods. I will still put them in.
I
don't
love
think
this
you can
disc
make-
bind.
I don't think you can make traffic non-collision.
You
I
should do this swing thing with oncoming traffic. That would be funny.
Oh no, because they've knocked us across the map pulling headers on trailers and shit.
Wow, this thing is like. Well, I guess I'm doing 33. Don't feel like
Later.
I'm doing 33 miles an hour.
Later, Rambo.
Have a
Good
good
night,
one,
Rambo.
Rambo. Thanks a million for stopping by, brother. Good to see you as always, man. Oh, hell yeah. I'll have to pick that up, Rambo. That would be great, man. Of course, you'll have to show me up in the game because I suck at those games. But yeah. We're gonna have to F1 the menu here, ain't we? Change tool. What? I did unfold it. I did unfold it, I'm telling you. There's the lower button. Now, for the magic, what turns it on? Yeah, see, look, I did not make it mobile.
Let it go, stop. You had
Well,
one job, sir.
I had one job and I messed it all up. If you buy it, get the costed. All right, will do, man. Will do. Well, everybody, I think that's it for me for the night. I think my dismal failure has left me in tears. No, I actually have to get off right now. I was supposed to be off an hour ago, but I was having so much fun that I went ahead and just rolled with it. But I will definitely be on tomorrow night a little earlier doing the same thing. We're going to get the rest of the stuff working. We're going to cut the fields in and the whole 9 yards. So you guys have a great night. As always, love you guys. Stay out of trouble. Don't eat the big white mint. I mean it. It's nasty. Nasty, nasty. Worse than mothballs. It will leave a taste in your mouth that you just can't get out. Okay, well, maybe I went too far with that whole taste in my mouth. Well, you guys get the drift. Have a good night, guys. And as always, God bless.